Susan Harris, who just released a new book, and there will be a reading soon in Yorkton. Welcome to the show today.
Thank you, Emily. It's lovely to be back at CTV.
And so tell me a little bit about the book. Is it fiction, nonfiction?
It's nonfiction. It's part memoir and part of my interpretation of what has been termed near-death experiences by Dr. Raymond Moody. You see, I had been ill and I had been hospitalized. I had been in a doctor's office. One time I was at home and I was on the point of death, to the extent where pain, level 10 pain as we describe it in health terms, level 10 pain sent my spirit out of my body. I was departing this world and I was already in the other world twice of those times, 3 times as a matter of fact. I actually came back from the first time, which happened on October 16, 1998. I was pregnant. I had an extreme case of hyperemesis gravidarum, which is morning sickness. It has been made popular by Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge. And I collapsed in the doctor's office, and immediately I was in this most beautiful place, which I know is heaven. And I saw a number of things which I've detailed in the book. And when I came back, I was never sick from that point until the entire end of the pregnancy. I have medical records to prove 2 of the healings that has happened to me. And I have had encounters with angels on earth, as well as the ones in the spiritual realm as I went back and forth from eternity to here. I have had several visions which actually line up with the things I have read in the Bible as well. But what I saw lines up with what is written in the Bible. And so this is my story. Other people may have had different experiences and they may have seen differently, but this is my story. And Dr. Raymond Moody validated the experiences of a number of people like myself, because he was hearing these incidents and experiences related by patients of his, and he figured out that everybody couldn't be wrong. And so he termed it near-death experience, which is defined as the dying process that's brought on naturally. Because as I understand it, some people can induce experiences like these, but the ones that happen naturally through death or pain or surgery or being ill, those are the ones that I will be talking about, and those are the ones I have listed in my book, Touched by Eternity, a true story of heaven, healing, and angels.
Oh, that's beautiful. So tell me, when will this reading be taking place, and how can people attend?
It's a free reading that is happening at the Yorkton Public Library on Wednesday, July 24th at 6:30 p.m. We welcome the public. We welcome questions. There will be a Q&A session. And I've had a reading before, and it was just phenomenal. People were very, very interested in the topic. And so I would like anyone who, if you're a believer, if you are a skeptic, if you are simply curious, then those are the people who we would want to have at our reading.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.